The Nile served as Egypt's highway for commerce and exchange.
Trade was the heartbeat of ancient Egypt, connecting lands and people. Every journey on the Nile carried goods and opportunity.
Gold symbolized power and divine favor.
Foreign traders carried rare treasures from distant lands. Trade expanded Egypt's reach beyond its borders.
Harbors were centers of movement and life.
Every trade was carefully recorded by scribes.
Granaries protected Egypt from hunger and chaos. Goods were stored with precision and care.
Barter shaped Egypt's economy.
An exchange built on strong relationships and mutual trust. A fair trade between skilled hands. For centuries, the precise weight of gold defined its value. In ancient trade, this delicate balance was everything.
Order protected fairness in commerce.
The Nile connected Egypt from north to south.
Writing preserved economic history. Prosperity brought joy to communities.
Today we celebrate how trade has strengthened our political alliances.
Luxury goods reflected global connections.
Commerce slowed as the sun rested. Simple tools and crafts were the backbone of Egyptian commerce. Villages thrived along riverbanks thanks to trade.
Even the young learned the value of goods and trade.
Goods traveled hundreds of miles over land and river. Teamwork and planning made trade possible. Harbors were the hubs connecting towns and cities. Trade relied on trusted value systems before coins existed. Bartering created strong social and economic bonds. Records preserved every transaction and accounted for wealth. Linen and cloth were highly valued trade goods.
Temples controlled large portions of trade and storage.
Granaries ensured survival during low harvests.
Fresh food was exchanged daily to feed growing communities.
The river connected kingdoms and facilitated commerce.
Markets were social spaces as much as economic ones. Accurate measurement ensured trust and fairness. Life around trade was communal and lively. Scribes recorded every exchange for accountability.
A thriving market reflected a community's prosperity.
Transactions balanced need, wealth, and trust. Controlled entry ensured security and smooth commerce.
Medical and aromatic plants were valuable trade items.
Trade connected villages, cities, and distant lands.
Surplus goods traveled far to feed Egypt's growing population. Knowledge about commerce was passed to the next generation.
Precision in accounting was critical to fairness. Trust and reputation were as important as the goods themselves.
Markets were the heartbeat of Egyptian towns. Each item told a story and added value to trade.
Scribes ensured fairness and documented every transaction.
Coordinated labor kept commerce flowing smoothly.
Here in the bustling heart of the village, women are the backbone of the economy, actively participating in the lively tradition of trade and commerce.
Security protected trade and the city's wealth.
Precision craftsmanship increased the value of traded goods.
Colorful displays attracted buyers and encouraged commerce.
Trade brought communities together and created networks.
Riverside transport was faster and safer than land routes. Bartering required skill, patience, and knowledge of value. Goods traveled far, linking Egypt with other civilizations. Symbols indicated quality, origin, and purpose.
River transport allowed trade between Upper and Lower Egypt. Luxury items circulated alongside essentials. Temples managed surplus to feed both workers and citizens.
Accurate records ensured smooth taxation and commerce.
Laborers supported the system behind every transaction.
Exotic items reflected Egypt's wide trade network.
Vibrant markets were hubs of culture, news, and economy.
Barter shaped local economies long before money existed.
Crafts became symbols of wealth, culture, and status.
Trade connected Egypt with Nubia, Levant, and beyond. Government supervision ensured fairness and tax collection. Early morning trade set the rhythm of daily life. Weights ensured goods were exchanged fairly. International trade brought new ideas, materials, and wealth. The integration of the river, roads, and markets created economic strength. Every item carried craftsmanship and identity.
Accurate documentation maintained social and economic order.
Every step, from production to storage, was carefully coordinated.